Good afternoon. The court will take up the next case on the court's docket. This is cause number C200079CPS. This is in the interest of Noah Barrera, a child. The case is set for a bench trial today. The hearing is being conducted pursuant to emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court via Zoom video conference. Participating in the hearing on behalf of the department today is Darcel Stewart, I believe Christina Garza, Isabella Reyes, and Regional Attorney Catherine Estrada. The mother of the child is Linda Barrera, who was personally served with citation notice of suit on May 26, 2020. I'll verify in a minute whether she is participating in the hearing. Tom Davidson is her attorney ad litem. Mr. Davidson is participating in the hearing today. The father of the child is Jason Bennett, who was personally served with citation notice of suit May 22nd, 2020. And I'll verify in a minute whether he's participating in the hearing. Nathan Butler is present as the attorney ad litem for Mr. Bennett. The attorney and guardian ad litem for the child is Madeline Smith, and Ms. Smith is present. The caregiver for the child is Deborah and Barry Stever, and I believe Deborah Stever is present. She is also the paternal grandmother of the child. The child is excused from participating in the hearing today. I would note that on my screen I have somebody participating in the hearing by phone. It's by area code 325, last three digits, 685. If you're on that phone, could you identify yourself for the court, please?
Your Honor, that should be Mr. Bennett.
Okay. Just a second to see if okay, Mr. Bennett is on the phone. Okay. The court will note for the record that Jason Bennett, the father of the child, is participating in the Zoom video conference by telephone. And just so I can make sure the record is clear, is Ms. Barrera on our conference? Okay. Show Ms. Barrera is not currently present in the courtroom. All right. As I noted, this case is set for a bench trial today. I'll start with the department. Ms. Estrada, is the department ready to proceed today?
Your Honor, if we could just have a minute or two in a breakout room to discuss before we announce, I think that would be beneficial.
If there's no objection, I'll ask Ms. Smith and Mr. Davidson and Mr. Butler. I'll put y'all in a breakout room for a couple minutes. You need about 5 minutes, you think?
Maybe 2, Your Honor. It'd be quick.
Okay. I'll put y'all in there for a few minutes and I'll bring you back in. I'm going to send an invitation to you right now to go in that breakout room. Y'all stand by. All right, the attorney should be getting an invitation to go in that breakout room. If you'll go in there, I'll bring you back in here in just a couple minutes. All right, the rest of y'all stand by. We'll take a short recess and we'll resume here about 3:12. That's about 3 minutes from now. Thank you.
Test, test.
No, no, sir. No, no.
All right, Ms. Drake, I'm going to bring them back in now. All right, we are back on the record in cause number C200079CPS. All parties in council previously present remaining present in the courtroom. And I believe the mother of the child, Lydia Barrera, is now joining our conference. If y'all stand by for a second, well, I think our audio is still connecting. Ms. Barrera, if you can hear us, you may need to hit join audio to join our conference.
She's showing connecting again.
Yes, sir. I think she may need to hit join audio. I don't know if anybody with the department has her number, but if you do, you may want. Oh, okay, I think she may be connected now. Ms. Barrera, are you able to hear us? If so, could you unmute your device for a moment? Ms. Barrera, are you able to hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you now. All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Stroud, I'll come back to you. The record reflected Ms. Barrera as part of the hearing. Is the department ready to proceed today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And let's see, Mr. Davidson, are you ready to proceed?
We are, now that my client is present, Your Honor. I would not hesitate to speak with her for just a moment in a breakout room if that was possible.
We can see if we can work that out here in just a second. Let me get everybody else's announcement. Mr. Butler, are you ready to proceed?
Your Honor, I'm going to defer announcement until Tom makes his announcement.
Thank you. And Ms. Smith, subject to those announcements, are you ready to proceed?
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Davidson, I'll try to set you and Ms. Barrera into a breakout room so y'all can confer for a few minutes. Ms. Barrera, I'm going to send an invitation to you and Mr. Davidson so y'all can go into a breakout room where you can confer for a couple minutes. You'll need to click on that link to go in there once you receive that invitation. If they'll stand by for just a second. All right. I have sent that invitation to y'all to join that breakout room. If you'll click on that link and go in there, please. Ms. Barrera, if you can hear me, you'll need to click on that link to go into that breakout room. All right, thank you. All right, they are in there. We're going to take a short recess. It's 3:16 now. I'll resume at 3:20. Y'all stand by. Mr. Drake, I'm going to bring them back in now. We are back on the record in cause number C200079CPS. All parties in council previously present remain present. All right, Mr. Davidson, after comparing your client, are you ready to proceed?
I'm ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Butler, are you ready to proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, my announcement would be that we're ready. My anticipation is my client's going to submit a affidavit of relinquishment.
All right, thank you. And Ms. Smith, you indicated you were ready earlier.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, is there anybody invoking the rule?
Oh, Your Honor. In discussing it with my client, Your Honor, I've advised her that she should consider executing a voluntary relinquishment affidavit. I did not get an answer from her on that, so I would like to know her desires at this point.
I said, yes, that's fine, but I'm still gonna go to rehab, like,
Of course, you
but
go to rehab
yes,
for yourself.
yes,
To
yes,
make yourself better. But the best thing to do for your child at this point is to execute a voluntary relinquishment of your parental rights.
yes, that's fine, sir. That's fine.
Okay, so as I understand it, the intention of the parties is for the parents to each sign affidavits relinquishments of parental rights.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So do we need to reset this or recess the trial to allow y'all some time to do that? How are y'all wanting to proceed regarding that issue?
Mr.
Honor.
Scott has sent me a copy of a voluntary relinquishment, Your Honor. I just need to get with my client and have that executed.
Your Honor, and I have one ready to file. All I gotta do is hit send, but I certainly want to wait until after Mr. Davidson gets his prepared and filed on his client.
Well, it would seem to me appropriate to, I don't like to put anything off. And I'm assuming based on those relinquishments, if both of the parents relinquish their parental rights, then the department would propose to proceed just on the basis of those relinquishments as far as termination. Is that
Correct,
right?
Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. Well, it would appear to me that it would be prudent to recess the hearing to give you each time to finalize any relinquishments that are going to be signed, and then to submit those to the court. Mr. Davidson, do you know how long you may need to get with Ms. Barrera to get that done? You said you already have the relinquishment.
I have the relinquishment, Your Honor. I've just got to get her in and get her signed up. And that depends on her coming to my office. Sure. If she could get here today or tomorrow, I could have it done this week easily.
Okay. All right, thank you. Ms. Barrera, I want you to make sure you understand that what's being discussed is you executing an affidavit of relinquishment of parental rights to the Department of Child Protective Services. If you execute that affidavit of relinquishment, that can be the basis under which they can seek to terminate your parental rights to this child. Once you sign that relinquishment, if you do in fact sign it, it will be irrevocable, and you won't be able to take that back. And then at that point, the department can present those to the court and seek to have your rights terminated. So I just want to make sure you are aware of that. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to vacate this trial today, and I'm going to reset it in the near future. I need you to get into Mr. Davidson's office as soon as you can to discuss that relinquishment with him. If you're going to sign that relinquishment, then y'all need to proceed forward with doing that so he can let the other parties know in the case. You need to be aware that if you fail to sign that relinquishment, then I anticipate the department will proceed for termination of your parental rights at the time the case is resumed, the trial is resumed. And so you need to be aware of that as well. I'm going to ask each of you to stand by for just a couple of minutes. I'm going to get a new trial setting so I can let everybody know when we'll reset for trial so that we can put everybody on notice of that. So if y'all just stand by for just a couple of moments, I'll be back with you in just a minute.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Miss,
All right, I'm going to go back in the record in C200079CPS. Mr. Davidson, Mr. Butler, Mr. Strada, and Ms. Smith, could you check your calendar and see if you're available on August 9th, 2021 at 1:30?
Your Honor, in my
Available.
case, that depends.
Okay.
I am set for a jury trial in a continuous sexual assault of a child case to begin August 6th. I anticipate there's possibility it may run over into that. I am not certain about that. I'm not certain if the case is actually going to go, number one, because of the rising COVID cases, and number two, with some circumstances in the case. We are supposed to be having an additional pretrial before then, but I don't have a date on that yet, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm available before the 6th, and then probably after the week of the 6th.
And when did you say your pretrial was?
I don't know yet. We just had a pretrial on it yesterday, and the judge is supposed to be getting us an additional pretrial setting, but I haven't received it yet between now and the 6th.
Let me run another time by y'all that I hopefully won't conflict with anything else. Could you check on August the 4th at 1 o'clock? 1 p.m.
As of right now, that should be fine, Your Honor. I may have to, if he sets the pretrial on the 4th, I may have to jump back and forth, but I don't anticipate that pretrial will take long.
Okay. Hoping if I set it at 1, that won't conflict with any setting you have in district court.
That should be fine, Your Honor. He normally sets them at, it's Weatherby, he normally sets them at between 9 and 12 and between 2 and 5. So,
okay. Thank you. Mr. Davidson, do you know what your schedule on August 4th at 1 p.m. is? Will that?
I'll be available, Your Honor.
And Ms. Smith, are you available then?
I'm available, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. All right. I'm going to set the trial to resume on August 4th at 1 p.m. Ms. Barrera, again, I will need to see Ms. Barrera. I need you to get in with Mr. Davidson as soon as you can so you can discuss that affidavit of relinquishment, and if you decide to execute that so he can let everybody else know, okay? So it's very important for you to do that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, in discussing this with Ms.
Okay.
Estrada, she's indicated that the CPS workers will probably get with Lydia and have transportation for her to the office so we can get that done as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Stewart and Ms. Estrada, if y'all could get with Ms. Barrera to try to get that worked out, we'll work with Mr. Davidson's schedule and Ms. Barrera's schedule and get her there. I'd appreciate that so we can facilitate that if that's her desire. All right.
Sure.
Thank you for today, and we'll be in recess pending the reset and the resumption. Thank you.
Thank you.